Howdy, and welcome to another wonderful trash take. Today, we're going to be talking about something different. AI. Now, I know that's a buzzword everyone's throwing around. You got Kamala Harris out there saying she's the master of AI just by knowing artificial intelligence is what it stands for. You have Elon Musk out there begging people to stop so we don't end up like Terminator movies where Skynet absolutely blasts us off the world with nukes. Then you got people like me who sometimes use ChatGTP just to argue with his coworker, just to not make a point, but to just be dumb. And that's what I like to do with it, is argue. Why? Because you can use it to argue and requires little to no effort whatsoever. So anyone that's not an intellectual can stand the grounds against an intellectual. I'm sure Redditors already use it all the time, but today we're talking about it for something a little different. I happened to come across an article just very recently, actually, about a union speaking in, I believe, California about the strikes that writers have been going on and voice actors as well. Because apparently today that there was an offer from some big studios. I'm not sure about the authentication, that word. I'm not sure about how true this is, but I saw a Dextero article on it that big places like Disney, Amazon, Netflix, and Warner Bros. Are currently just made a proposal for AI and voice actors to have their voice digitally constructed. Now, that sounds cool, but here's the caveat. They are going to take their voice, recreate them perfectly in AI to where they can say anything in any script on demand, and they get paid for 1 day's worth of work. Whatever their wages divided by the time it would take. 8 hours for basically you sit there, talk a bit, and AI fully constructs your voice, and then boom, you're immortally memorialized. And you get 1 day's worth of work. And apparently the downside of this is they were going to use it till the end of time for that voice actor. That's right. Your favorite voice actor gets his voice taken forever to be used for whatever they feel like for a day's worth of work. I'm going to let the video play because there's a video to go along with this where the union guy basically repeats my issue, but I just thought this was crazy. This is the future, and I didn't think AI would do this, but here we are. Anyways, here's the video.
But this groundbreaking AI proposal that they gave us yesterday, in that groundbreaking AI proposal, they proposed that our background performers should be able to be scanned, get paid for 1 day's pay, and their company should own that scan, their image, their likeness, and should be able to use it for the rest of eternity in any project they want with no consent and no compensation. So if you think that's a groundbreaking proposal, I suggest you think again.
Yeah, I don't think that's really good for the workers. You're going to be put out of a job by yourself, the self-view that you don't even know, self-view that you don't even own. That's kind of crazy. Contracts got to get real scary from here on out. You're signing something and you don't realize that a company's now going to steal all your images online. That's absurd, and that does sound like something some of these studios would do. They want to cut back on labor costs. They're using AI to lay off most of their HR departments from what I understand. I believe Amazon's the one that incorporated that because they found most HR departments that do the hiring and onboarding can be replaced by AI because that's usually a lower level task. It doesn't require anyone with a lot of special talents. You just show up and sit there for 8 hours a day, send emails, give phone calls, and then that's about it. And so they've already been laying off workers in response to that AI, but I didn't think the voice actors would be coming next. I know they were talking about AI art for a while, and there was an AI video of someone who took all the Castlevania styles and made like a little thing of him and his buddies fighting it behind a green screen and then turned to complete AI. That was kind of cool, but I mean, that's the next step, I guess. We're going to have complete AI artwork coming in the future. It's going to be video games. It's going to be movies. It's going to be TV shows. You won't even know it. Though, I mean, it's not like it could be any worse than what's currently happened with the CGI in some movies. I don't know if you saw The Flash, but the CGI scenes in that new Flash movie, they were god-awful. I could have done that with Microsoft PowerPoint. Maybe I could have done even better, actually. That CGI was trash. AI could have done so much better as well. And I feel like AI should be used more as a crutch to help someone learn, not to be the full and final process. I still feel like a human should be using it. Not just someone typing in a prompt and getting an answer. I feel like it should come from a human spirit. Otherwise, we're making art without a soul. And I thought that was the whole point of art, was for it to have a soul, no? That's what we sing with our music. AI music's there. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. AI music already exists. I've listened to Mr. Krabs singing Ballin' for like 3 or 4 days in a row. And I never thought I'd have that. And then I can get videos of Squidward. And now I got all of South Park. I don't know if y'all have seen that, but there's an AI sitcom that would go around. They did Family Guy for a while. Now they have SpongeBob. Now they have South Park. I don't know where it's going to stop. I assume next is The Simpsons if they haven't already done that. AI's kind of taken over, and it's going to be a battle for copyright claims soon about who owns what. Even though it's AI, maybe falls under parody law. Maybe you steal assets from an engine. I truly don't know. Are the people that creating the AI the ones that ultimately own it? Who owns that? That's going to be have to hashed out on the court of law before, if a serious money starts getting racked in from somewhere. If a studio lends their AI engine, do they get a share of all of the shows that Netflix make using that AI? Or is it like a license of you just buy it and you have it till the end of time? If so, then all big studios start using AI. You could have small people too using it, making the same basic projects with better plots or better art or more descriptive details, depending on how they want to tailor it. I mean, I don't know. This is a weird future we're going into here. It's going to be hard to tell. I mean, AI humans are kind of hard right now. Most times you can tell if it's AI Photoshop picture. You can have to look at the teeth and the hands. Normally they're not good with the number of fingers. They don't understand we have 5 fingers on each hand. And I don't know why they don't understand that. Maybe they've seen some different humans than I have, but that's normally the way you can tell. It's normally the teeth and the hands. Oh, but another thing about AI, this is just a whole rant about AI at this point. I actually saw some people arguing on LinkedIn about Texas A&M, the Fine Aggies marching band. If y'all haven't seen A&M's marching band, it is absurdly good. And I mean, they are completely in sync, going crisscross applesauce the entire way. It looks like they're going to collide. It's like one of those crazy, like, edging the accident type of deal. Like, it's pretty good. And some people on LinkedIn were arguing about it because someone posted a video, and the people who've never seen the Fighting Texas Aggies or knew that they were real thought that there was an AI video of a band that's supposedly the best marching band in the world. And they are. They deserve that title. I mean, I'm not going to show any of their videos just for respect to the Fine Aggie marching band. If you want to go watch that, please feel free to do so. But really cool. I went to A&M, and going there, I went to a few football games my freshman year and my senior year as well. And that band was amazing. They are one of the best bands. I know most people leave during halftime because, oh, it's the band playing. But no, you don't leave when the Texas A&M band marks out on that field. They put their heart and soul into that. And for people to think it's so good that it's AI when they see it nowadays is hilarious to me, because I've seen it in person before AI was even a notion, before anyone even thought about AI as a whole. I just want to talk about this, that Hollywood is like trying to completely screw its voice actors out of their likeness and voice for the rest of their life for like 8 hours worth of pay. Like that's terrible. And I know some people will probably take that contract too, not even reading it just to get paid, because I know this strike's gone on for a while. Hollywood's been suffering, I guess. I don't know. Most of the people that suffer from it, I think, are late night talk show hosts that never write their own jokes and are already dog shit as it is. So I haven't really watched any of them or missed any of them say anything or do anything. So that hasn't affected my life, but it is putting people out of a job, from what I understand. And that was something that is only going to get worse as time goes on, as AI gets better, more indistinguishable from humans, the more they can use it. But yeah, that's the end of this rant. Thank you all very much for tuning in. If you like what you see, if you like the video, comment down below or subscribe. I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, later.